Rich, on the 19th of September, the Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster is out. And recently, we spent a little bit of time playing it. And by a little bit, we played like 3 hours.
Nice.
So, rather than do the normal preview, because everyone kind of knows what the game's about, we're doing a kind of half comparison and a half look at everything that's new video kind of thing.
Yeah.
So, that is what we're doing for the next 11 minutes. We're like 10 minutes and 30 seconds now. So we'll basically just jump into it and we'll go through side by sides and we'll go through like cutscenes in game, and then I'll run you through all the changes that we noticed. There's probably more changes, but the one thing you can notice from this is visually it's now 4K 60.
It's impressive. Yeah.
Delightful, and it looks really good, like in terms of like faces and stuff like that. So that's good. So. But like, if you would have looked at this, and so I played it, and I was like, "Oh yeah, this is great. It looks new. Yeah." But it's not until you go back and play not so much the original. What we've got captured here is the 2016 version on the Xbox One.
Right, yeah, the HD version.
Yeah, versus the new one. And as you can see, like in the environment, completely like brand new. Like, look at the walls on the back. Obviously, the palm trees look great and stuff like that. Look at the shops, and the lighting is the massive one. But like in terms of just, they've actually just not just done improved lighting and stuff. They've changed a load of textures. They've added new elements into the environment, and like as you can see, like there's a big statue now just by moving land to the right. There's like curtains on the windows.
It's like they've redone all the assets basically.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, but anyone playing will be happy to know that all the items are in the same place. But like, look at the outside now with like the grass. And you got the trees as well. So, like, visually, like, massive upgrade on what it was. Because it's a 2006 game, and then 2016 was the next-gen version, or the Xbox One PS4 version. But as you can see, like, there's, like, more lights now in the environment that now change. There's, like, flags on the ceiling. So, like, it's not just new textures.
Yeah.
It's pretty much, like, they've almost revamped the environment, but kept everything where it is. So the katana is still on the awning of that calf upstairs. The scythe is still outside on the left.
Wow.
So, but like, what we've got here is like, this isn't like on the right hand side. This is a old Frank skin that you get with the pre-order. So ignore that. We go back to the. But like inside, like the lights and everything are done. There's more shadows. They've added things to the environment to make it look more alive. Like, so look at the lighting on the steps there and everything as well. So as you can see it in action here, this is one of the plazas. I can't remember what the name of it was. It's over the other side. But like just the lighting, and it just feels more alive,
realistic.
Realistic, like immersive. It's got a bit of everything, whereas it was a little bit dead in like Dead Rising, because obviously it's a 2006 game, and the remaster
there's only so much they could do back then.
This is a weird one because they call it remaster, and it is a remaster, but it's more of a remake remaster. It's like one of those that sits in the middle.
Well, that's why I guess Deluxe Remaster makes sense as a title. They must have spent a little bit of time brainstorming. We can't call it a remake, can't call it a remaster. What are we going to call it?
Exactly. Because like if you played it and you remember it, everything is where you remember it is, and the layout's the same. But like, look at this. This is the same area now. Like,
cool.
Pretty much the same time of day, near enough as well.
Okay.
So maybe a little bit later on the Deluxe Remaster. But yeah, right. Let's talk about the important improvements.
Okay.
First thing, the AI is pretty great now. So
good.
What you're seeing here is me taking 4 or 5 survivors, and like they're fine on their own. Obviously, you have to carry Leah, but all the other ones, they fight and they'll follow you. And you can set waypoints like you did originally, but it's now easier to set them. It's just more.
Oh God! Thank goodness for that.
Yeah, and then you can still do the "come here" kind of thing.
Yeah.
But the pathfinding's great. They don't tend to get stuck on objects. They're all fully voiced now as well. Same with the like the walkie-talkie stuff that you get that comes in. So like everything just seems a lot smoother in terms of like the survivor companions, which is fantastic. And like one of the cool things that I really like is what we're about to run through now. You can still hit them, so be wary of that.
Yeah.
Now you can actually give them weapons, which you could in the original, but when we bring up the watch, in the top right corner, you'll see favourite items and like little smiley face. Now, if you give them a favoured item, they're stronger. So, Bert likes the metal pole. As you can see now, he's got a little like arm signal next to his name, Bert.
Nice.
So yeah, and then also they've added a little ramp up to get into the security room, which wasn't there in the original.
You had to climb, didn't you?
Yeah, it was highly annoying trying to get the survivors up there as well.
Oh god, yeah.
But like all these are voiced now, and that's how easy it was. First time, got 4 through straight away.
Good stuff.
Right, this one's pretty big to me. You can move while shooting now.
Oh, good.
And it's also mapped better. So it used to be, I think it was mapped to the right trigger to aim down sights, and then the A button or the B button to...
Oh, dear.
Actually, I don't know, to shoot. Now this is left trigger to aim down sights, right trigger to fire.
Makes sense.
It's a lot more intuitive in terms of actually shooting, and I always felt that shooting in like the original was a little bit finicky and really awkward and really annoying. So now you can just pop out, take a couple of shots and that.
Nice.
Right, better button mapping across the board, but you also get dodge from the off, and dodge is no longer on the left stick. It's now on the B button, which will be the circle button, right?
Yeah.
So like you can literally just dodge from the off, and it's not annoying so that when you're running you accidentally press it in and roll
when you didn't want
to. Right, this is a big one. Now when you take a walkie-talkie, you used to be locked into it, you wouldn't be able to do anything. You can now attack while the conversation carries on. Good. Which is massive, because you get into a new area, and then obviously Otis wants to talk, and it's like, let's chat. Exactly, and then you literally zombies around you. So trying to do the comparison bit of this was impossible, because zombies are just swarming on you. Right, this is obviously the big one. A new save system. Obviously, you can still save at the security room and at toilets, but there's now an auto save, which is triggered. But there's only one auto save slot, so you still need to, if you want multiple saves and that, you need to go to the bathroom and you need to do it at the security room.
Sure.
But every time you enter a new area, it auto saves.
Nice.
So, say for instance, you enter this area and you lose a companion. You're like, oh well, I don't want to lose a companion, so you just die and then you can start that again. And the same goes for you. If you just die and like you need to restart, you literally restart as you come out that door, which is great, because the amount of times in the original I forgot to save, and then I lost like 3 hours of time.
So
just
frustrating.
I was like, that's a massive one. This is like literally, I would say, the biggest one that will like assist people, and you don't waste time going to the toilets either, because you can just, I died, whatever. Right.
You did die.
So and I put that in for the purpose of this. So literally I'm back where I was like 30 seconds ago. But like, so it's going to make everything easier if you're doing runs like trying to get all the survivors in one playthrough, because the AI is better. You don't have to waste time saving and stuff like that. Then like that is massive. Nice, it should be said that all the time constraints and stuff are still there, because that's the beauty of the game.
That's part of it.
It's just everything's made a little bit easier because of, one, the AI, and two, the auto saves, and just the quality of life. Excuse me, the quality of life improvements in terms of being able to move while you take a walkie-talkie conversation, and being able to improve your survivors. But obviously you can get the better weapons, the katanas, the mini chainsaw, and you can get the books as well. So it's very much normal service resumed. It doesn't feel like they've done too much to the spirit
of the original.
100%. Yeah, exactly. But also like just being made a much better game in terms of the quality of life stuff. Like the minor concerns that we had years ago have now all been kind of looked at and improved. So like, I wasn't too interested in playing this because I played the original so many times. But like after having played it for like 3 hours, I'm like, oh shit, I'll play that now. That's like really good.
It's a different game in a way.
Like very impressive. It's more gory as well, apparently.
Nice. Always up for that.
Exactly. Everyone loves a bit of gore. But yeah, like honestly, I can't really fault it. Like, it looks great. Handles great. In terms of the new controls, everything. In terms of the new additions, in terms of the AI and stuff like that.
I bet if you're a purist as well, you can still sort of turn off the autosaves or whatever, right?
Yeah, and I think there's like you can do classical controls as well.
Yeah. Okay.
So that was one of the things that you set up originally. I forgot that Bert always attacks you.
Yeah, what's that about?
you have to kind of weaken him and go, and he goes, "Oh yeah, sorry, I thought you were someone else."
Oh right.
But I was like, "Oh shit, I forgot."
Oh, Bert, you fool.
But yeah, that is Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster. That's out on September the 19th. And it's certainly looking to be quite delightful, Rich.
Wonderful.
So yeah.
Yeah,
But
sign
folks,
me up.
thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Cheers, folks. Goodbye.
Bye.